What up, guys? It's your boy Quake, and we all have that one friend that just gets fucked over every time in life. And man, that seems to be the situation with Lil Wayne right now. He cannot get a break anywhere when it comes to the issue with Birdman and Cash Money Records. Now, for those living under a rock, let me explain what the fuck's going on. Basically, Lil Wayne wants to leave Cash Money Records. Birdman has physically bent him over and fucked him with no lubricant, which is the worst situation to be in as an artist, where you're stuck in a label and you cannot leave or release music. I mean, music is the funds to a lot of artists and to be able to perform and do concerts and stuff like that. And how did Wayne necessarily get in this situation? Well, I think this is my view on it, is that Birdman and Lil Wayne have always been close. So when you're close with family or people that you've known for life, you usually don't look over paperwork when doing business with them because you trust that they won't fuck you over. And that's been my situation. I've had the same experience where I've trusted somebody close and then they end up fucking me over because I didn't do the right paperwork. And this is the same situation. And frankly, I don't think Lil Wayne's even paying attention to his paperwork because he's been in the game 20 plus years and he's still having label issues. As an established artist, he should not be having any label issues. At this time, he should be his own boss. And why do I say that? Well, recently there was news that came out that he wanted, or at least he announced that he signed to Jay-Z's Rock Nation.
Is it cool if I just say, it's The Rock? You know, I'm a member of that team now. We'll talk about that later though, but I got some more important questions to ask. Things like, where the ladies at?
Now, why the fuck, and I mean, why the fuck would you sign under an artist when you're already an established artist? You've been in the game 20 plus fucking years. Why are you signing under somebody? Why are you looking to get approval from other artists? You're your own man. At this point, you should start your own label, Young Money Records, and go to a different label completely, like Universal or Interscope, where you're the boss and you just have a major label behind you. Why are you signing to Jay-Z? You can you've already established yourself. You've signed Nicki Minaj and Drake, two of the biggest acts in hip hop period right now. So why the fuck are you signing under somebody? This is the frustration where I find the whole situation with Birdman and Lil Wayne, is that Lil Wayne seems like he's a kid, or he's lost, or he's scared to sort of venture off. He needs a sort of artist that's not even bigger than him. I mean, at this point, you can almost make the comparison in terms of music only, not in the business aspect, that Lil Wayne is on the level of Jay-Z, of 50, Kanye, Eminem, whatever, whoever's the biggest and already established, Kendrick, Drake, all of them. So why would you sign under an artist that you're already on the same level as musically? It has to be Lil Wayne's fault for the most part. I mean, Birdman did do a lot of foul shit, but Lil Wayne needs to get his shit straight, man. You should look at your paperwork. As an artist, you have to pay attention on the business end of the music industry. It's the music business for a reason. It's not just music. You have to focus on the business end. And I think that's what Lil Wayne hasn't done, is he doesn't care, or he hasn't focused on the paperwork. And that's how Birdman has fucked him over, because he hasn't paid attention to the paperwork, because he trusted him. And sometimes people change, every day people change. They're not the same. So that's how Lil Wayne really got into the situation. And I think he hasn't looked in the paperwork, and now he's choosing to sign under an artist. I mean, come on, man. You've done all these amazing things. You've reached legend status, and you're looking to sign under somebody else. That's not the way to go, man. And I feel bad for Wayne, because he's going through a bunch of shit that he doesn't deserve, because he's given all he's had to Birdman. When everybody left Birdman and Cash Money Records, Lil Wayne was still there and was still riding for Birdman, and made sure that Cash Money Records became a vital image again in hip-hop, something big in hip-hop. He signed Drake, Nicki Minaj, Tyga at the time, and then signed a bunch of Gutta Gutta, Peanut Butter, which I don't really give a fuck about those artists, but he signed a lot of good artists that have pushed Cash Money Records to a whole new level, and just signing under Jay-Z sounds wrong, because Drake is signed under Lil Wayne, and Jay-Z and Drake had a little thing going on. So how embarrassing it is to have your boss, Lil Wayne, sign under another boss, and now you're under Jay-Z completely, that the person that you're having beef with, you're right under. It's like the Jay-Z and Nas situation. When Jay-Z and Nas had beef, in 2006, Jay-Z started running Def Jam and then signed Nas right under Def Jam. That's just embarrassing. It makes you look like you lost the whole entire beef. And I don't know, man. It's just a messed up situation. I think Lil Wayne put himself into it, frankly. If he was paying attention to the paperwork, this wouldn't have happened. So Lil Wayne just needs to be his own boss. Don't sign to anybody else, man. Get your own label and, start pursuing Young Money under something else. Like J. Cole, when he signed under Jay-Z, J. Cole moved to Interscope Records with Dreamville Records. 50 did the same thing. He didn't move to a different label, but he established Unit Records, and it was strictly to Interscope Records. Even though it was under Shady, Dr. Dre, but he still had the boss mentality, looked over the paperwork to make sure that if G-Unit ever had to leave or if things didn't go well at Shady, that he was great. He was still established and good. That's what Lil Wayne failed to do. I think he just let the paperwork fly, and Birdman just fucked him over. And this is the only way I could think of solving this issue for Lil Wayne, man. I'm asking all of you, let's gather around, because I found the secret formula to hopefully help Lil Wayne, man. Okay, so if you know, Birdman got a Dragon Ball head. He got a star on top of his head, right? So I'm thinking this is Dragon Ball Z, man. I think we could pull off a Shenron Make-A-Wish type of thing here. We find black men with bald heads, and we got to ask them, what is on the top of your head? If somebody got 2 stars, if somebody got 3 stars, we got to gather all the motherfuckers with Birdman, and hopefully there's 7 of them, and we can make a wish that Lil Wayne finally gets out of this shit, because that's the only way I can see Lil Wayne getting out of this without being fucked over multiple times. So next time you see a bald head black guy, man, just ask him, let me look at the top of your head, man. Let me see if you got any stars up there so we can gather you for a bigger and greater purpose in hip-hop, man. Because that's the only way I can see Wayne, man. That's the only way, man. But what do you guys think? You guys think Wayne did the right thing by signing to Jay-Z and being under another artist? Or do you think Wayne should start his own label officially once he gets out of this Birdman Cash Money Records issue? Yeah, so leave a comment below, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.